Hi everyone. How's everyone doing? I know you've had a lot going on in the last week and you had your first report due. I'll be having a look at those, get them all back to you this week for sure. And just learning a lot about different things, learning especially about the company challenges. And I'm really excited because I happened to peek at some of your assignments that you've sent in already, and you come up with some new ones that I hadn't seen before. And there's lots out there. It's a matter of researching and find them. So good for you guys for finding new and different challenges than what maybe we've seen in the past. But learning about how the companies deal with those things are so important, and how quick they deal with them is so important. So as you think about your own companies that you're creating, your fake companies that you've created, as we go forward, we're going to use those obviously. And thinking about, well, what would you do? How would you react if a customer didn't like your product or made a complaint or whatever? And so those are just ways that you need to look at, and looking this week at company policies, and that's why we have policies. And so we'll go from there. But you've created your fake company profile. This week, you're going to create a Facebook event. Now, make sure you go through all the little discussion pieces, watch the videos, and think about, if you were having an event, what would draw people into your event? What's going to make it unique? And literally answer the question, what's in it for me? Why should I go to that? And when you think of those things, you're going to look at basically the 5 W's: who, what, where, why, when, but then something that attracts everybody to come. What is it? Is it a takeaway? Is it that they're going to learn something new? They're going to do something hands-on? It's a sale. Who knows? Whatever. Maybe it's a taste testing, depending on what your company is. So think of unique things to your company that would draw in someone as you're creating those Facebook events. And then when we go into the next unit, we're going to be using those company profiles, and you can use your Facebook events. By the way, the Facebook event, create it on, most of you have a Facebook page. Create it on that Facebook page. Just take a screenshot and upload it, and that's fine. But when we get into the next unit, which you're going to be moving into anyway, we're talking about policies, obviously, to begin with. But you're going to get to the point where you're creating a landing page. And we talk about LinkedIn and Twitter in there. But in the history of this course, which isn't all that old because it's a relatively new course, most people use the Facebook. So in order to create that Facebook landing page or even a LinkedIn page, what you do is you go to your own personal page, which most of you have. Let me know if you need help. And then you'll create a new page and you set it to private. So it's just for you. And that's where you're going to do the rest of this course in there. And what you will do is just delete it at the end of this course. So nobody sees it. It's designed so that you can go in there, you can do all the assignments that come with it, and then you'll eventually upload that landing page, and we'll get to that piece next. But right now, this week, your focus is on the Facebook event and learning about company policies, which are so important. Even if you have a small company, even if it's just you need to at least know, whether you document it or not, what are you going to do if someone has a challenge or takes you to task, or you have done something offensive? How do you apologize? Is it sincere? Do you really show remorse? And that's key when you're apologizing to anyone for anything, but in particular in social media. And I think that is where we are for this week. So once again, I'll get your papers, your first report marked, get them back to you ASAP. And I want you to have a good week. If you have any questions, please, reach out to me. If you put questions within the course, I don't get to those as quick. If you want a quicker answer, send me an email, comes right to my phone. Send me a text, give me a call. whatever. But whatever you do, have a good week, and we'll talk to you again next week.